Tes, gas, gas, tes, gas, 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 tes. Iya, ngelek. Selalu aja nggak stabil. Terkutuk kali ini. Iya, 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 iya. What is that? Oh, kita coba lah ya. Paksa, paksa. Paksa, paksa, paksa. Paksa, paksa, paksa. Lama nih tumben. Aduh. Gak ada yang main gitu ya. Maling, maling. Set. Mana nih crossplay, 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 crossplay. Tong tong. Gelo. Maintenance saja tiba-tiba. Anjir, gelo. Ini streamer lain lancar kayaknya. Oi, halo, halo. Baik-baik. Apa kabar juga? Ini emang lama banget ya. Apakah yang di mobile juga gini? Ini udah kayaknya 5 menit nih loading. Besok POTW. Yamal rapinya. Boh. Oh, Yamal udah ada. Kebetulan sudah ada Yamal. Rapinya kayaknya punya deh. Yang gratis tuh. Buset, nggak ada orang yang main apa ya? Kalau kita lawan bot aja, lawan bot lah. Lamine Yamal deh. Diego Forlan. Simon Inzaghi. Simon Inzaghi itu apa ya? Long ball. Long ball. Bang, nganggur di usia 20 tahun karena lama. Enggak lah, enggak tertinggal lah. Lulusan SMA banyak kok yang sukses juga. Long ball. Cari kerjanya yang itu dulu aja, yang apa? Yang sesuai kriteria pasti ada kok. Yang kriterianya sesuai maksudnya. Dari nol.
Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward.
Yeah, he has all the ingredients to serve up something delicious, and we can feast our eyes on a truly great competitor.
20 tahun mah masih muda tuh.
Pirlo. Now it's Forlan. And it's Seedorf. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Roberto Carlos. Bastoni. Thuram hurtling down that right flank. And Puyol. Bastoni. Roberto Carlos. Arsenal controlling the possession in this early phase.
Tidak ada kata tertinggal, adanya tertunda. Ais, ngomong apa bang? Nggak tahu.
Torres. Roberto Carlos made a search from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now it's Forlan. Yamal. Azar. Kaka. First quarter of an hour gone. Kaka. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking tidy in possession here. Searching ball that into space. And the shot! Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Usia 25 tahun, dah jompo, banyak kan nggak bisa nerima perusahaan RD. Sekarang kegiatannya ngapain bang?
Arsenal have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Looks to go up and over. Looks really well cleared. And we have our very first corner.
Nyari kerjanya di posisi apa?
Big header! Zanetti gets it away. And here's Azar. Oh, well played. Cleared away. Now it's Azar. Fires it. Can he put it away? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Zanetti attempts a clearance. Shot could be on. Has a goal! Goal! Arsenal!
Si kecil.
That is what they came to see. What they did.
Justru nyari kerja tapi butuh pengalaman, nyari pengalaman butuh kerja. Ya, ya. Iya, memang salah satu kendala nyari kerja tuh kriterianya kayak gitu tuh.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Udah paling benar keluar negeri.
And it's Tolong. Can he get it through? Azar.
Pengen juga sih keluar negeri.
Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably
Kerja-kerja
the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers
apa tuh?
defensively and then you look to hit it.
Gak tahu sih, ngelihat konten kreator lain kayaknya seru juga. Kerja-kerja serabutan di restoran.
Gilberto Silva, brilliantly cut out. Forlan. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saya butuh modal juga nggak sih ke luar negeri?
And it's Messi. Messi puts his foot on the gas. He's had a shot. Oh, that wasn't far away.
Messi just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Gilberto Silva.
BTW nyari kerjanya di mana? Gulf Street atau gimana?
Gilberto Silva. It's a good spell of possession, this. Kaká. Nesta. Maldini. Lam. And it's Nedved.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kaká. Nicely spread. We hit half time.
Ada yang panggil Tolong.
Simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, I like the fact that there
Di
was a
IG
genuine
bagus.
as well as intense, but I can't help feeling that their efforts
Emang nyari
deserve
posisi apa?
that little bit more.
Kalau boleh tahu. Atau bebas.
A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
Here we go again. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Seedorf. Can he finish? Yamal. Azar. It's Roberto Carlos. And it's Azar. Now João Neves. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, that's fabulous. Gilberto Silva
fuck.
concedes a free kick for that.
Kalau nyari posisi nggak ada, cuman harus sebanding dengan pengeluaran biaya hidup, makan, gaji yang didapat.
And it's Nedved.
Kalau boleh tahu emang udah berkeluarga atau belum?
He's looking for the runner here. Oh, what has happened here? He's had a hit.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Kalau gimana ya? Kalau untuk
Corner number 2 then. Last ditch defending, but that'll do.
tar nggak bisa mikir.
Pass somewhat off target. And now they can spring out of defense.
Kalau untuk awal kerja mah mending, cuma saran aja ya.
He has found the way through.
Semoga benar. Kalau untuk awal sih ya masih umur 20 tahun. Tuh. Masih 20 tahun mah jangan mikirin gaji dulu. Yang penting pengalaman.
Kaká going face to face with his great rival. Arsenal are still that goal to the good. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kaká.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Oh, really good feet. João Neves has found the net here, of course. Hazard. Fernando Torres. He's got the shot! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Number 24. Fernando
So that's 2 now without
Umur 20 mah gawe apa aja sih kan.
Different game now. The command has been established.
And it's Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Pass is just off target. Lam. Kaká.
Masih banyak kok pasti.
It's run loose here. Floated through.
Kayak ini bukan ngecilin atau gimana ya, tapi kayak di restoran gitu. Jadi barista. Lumayan itu.
Gilberto Silva. Roberto Carlos. Oh, super ball. Decent hit. And more.
Duitnya emang ya,
They are pulling clear here.
duitnya ada lumayan kan buat nabung.
And he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish. And I think he'll go
Selagi
away
kerja
feeling pretty
itu
good about
sambil
that.
nyari gawean lain.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Kaká. And that is expertly dealt with. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Maldini gets good distance on it. Bastoni. Kaká. Can he finish? It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to...
And the shot! And he's following up! He scores! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Arsenal are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Seedorf. Oh, look at the straight hit! It's in! Calm, composed, confident.
Buset, langsung ganti topik
Well,
ini.
he's a defender's nightmare.
N'Golo
You
Kante.
try to send him one way,
N'Golo Kante
and he just
Showtime
slips the
bagi
other.
Racik. Wah, nggak punya. Belum dapat
Well, they have a
si
goal,
N'Golo
but it is
Kante.
surely too much to hope for a comeback. Gilberto Silva. Kaká. Fernando Torres. Maldini attempts a clearance. Tries to get it clear.
Substitution.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Milan are looking to go forward now.
N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante tuh box to box kan ya?
Added minutes has been indicated.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found a way through. Zanetti. Well, that's an inviting ball.
Buset.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ngebahas soal kehidupan yang biar bikin unik. Betul. Takutnya
And that
terlalu sensitif.
interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved. He could be in here. Fernando Torres. He's got two. Brought out the best in the keeper. And we're done. Arsenal just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun.
N'Golo Kante. Oke, kita coba lagi apakah sudah bisa. N'Golo Kante. Kok ini nggak ada? Oke, lo anjir. The fuck is wrong? Anjir, server down. Harus ganti judul dulu, guys. Ternyata nggak bisa divisi. Berbagai cara telah aku lakukan untuk divisi. Babang Tony. Babang Tony. Messi mau main, oke. Neymar juga. Guti. Kita coba Guti deh. Maksudnya quick counter. Wih, ada pause goals. Courtois. Oh, mereka bermain sayap. Track markingnya. Oke lah. Mari kita coba. Quick counter. Mickey van de Ven.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Madrid.
Araujo was in no mood for any of that. And here's from Mario. Neymar. Oh, well played, well played. And it's Scholes. And here's from Mario. Goes in for the header! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Torres. Neymar. Cleared without complication. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Lo. sampai dinaikkan jabatannya. Apa
Guti
tanggapan?
showed plenty of zest in
Apa
getting
tanggapan
to the
apa tentang
ball,
Mario?
but couldn't quite sort it out.
Wow, 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 wow. No comment.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. There's the shot!
Oof.
Goal! Arsenal! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
After 16 minutes is
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That's really well manoeuvred. Roberto Carlos. Guti. Scholes
Cheer.
does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Neymar. João Neves. Roberto Carlos. Terrific header. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yang lain dong, bahasan yang lain
That
dong.
amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Roberto Carlos. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball. Oh no, this does not look good. And here's Neymar. The ball is
fuck?
loose and the chase is on. Skims one in. Szoboszlai.
Yeah.
Almost half an hour in now. Messi! And one more try! It's loose now and they want to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And again! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Shot could be on. Oh, he's burst. And the shot! Sticks it away!
Offside
A
trap.
two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. That's it! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Done delicately. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Jadi banyak nyamuk.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Kok banyak nyamuk? Nah.
Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. It's a good foot in there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an inviting ball. Guti unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Szoboszlai, oh, good-looking ball. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the finish!
Oof.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gets his head to it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh,
There
it's
will
a
be
nice
1
idea,
minute
but
at
the
a time.
execution was lacking. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Scholes. And it's Neymar. And here's Romario. And there is the half-time whistle. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very
Please
good
welcome
position, so
everyone,
why dither
our
from here when
lads.
they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Arsenal are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are already promptly back underway. Cafu. And they've got a throw. Gilberto Silva. Neymar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, shooting chance! Right card.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Romario. João Neves. Nice interception. His positioning was
Shit.
spot on. Scholes. Now there's a fine ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement.
Salah.
Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looks for the finish. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Araujo cuts out the pass. Dink through. That has been cut short. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that has put paid to that. Guti. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Torres. Fernando Torres.
Fernando
Van der Ven with the
Torres.
clearance. Tries to get it clear. Chooses to go back. And here's a chance. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
The
Szoboszlai.
attendance for this match was
Here's Roberto
71,550.
Carlos. Araujo. Rijkaard.
Courtois.
Played
Chip.
back in. He's in! He tries a shot! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Roberto Carlos. And it's Neymar. Now Gilberto Silva. Guti. Lobbed in behind. Brilliantly cut out. And he's there to belt it away. Now Gilberto Silva.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, that was vital. Araujo. Van der Ven. And it's played forward. Oh, strongly challenged there. Araujo gets good distance on it.
Araujo.
Corner number 2 then. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And the shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Gilberto Silva. Just a quarter of an hour to play. João Neves. Neymar. Looking for the run. He's only too happy to take that back. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Roberto Carlos. Szoboszlai. Referee's given a throw. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Is number 12.
Szoboszlai leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And it's Neymar. Pinches it off him.
Jir, apa itu?
And he's
Apa itu?
managed to get free. And crossed in early.
Manchester United truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Araujo. Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it. Arsenal have a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 17. Szoboszlai. Coming on the field is number 18.
Oh, red.
Dukung.
Nice interception. And he's managed to get rid. Messi. Looking for the runner.
Ais.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. There could be trouble here. Can he finish? And more, and more, and more. And they are cruising away. Terrible error, duly punished. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Pass is intercepted. And the number on the board is 3. Out towards the flank.
Anjir, lama banget.
He's fizzed it forward. And time is up. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will...
Kosta kurta. Tony ada macang. Pemain jadul-jadul nih. Kartu-kartu jadul. Cep. Suarez. Firlo. Neymar. Oh. MF. Ini sudah sini. Sabi juga.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which...
Cilaka.
already started here. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals.
Sorry.
Why, he's very much adored.
Costa Corta. Beckenbauer. Oh, good ball. Hazard. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's had it! And he's got it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defense saw
Udah
nothing
Hazard
coming.
habis
They
di
just didn't
rebuild.
anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Finishing kecil.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Number 19.
So, a breakthrough already.
Eden Hazard.
Guti.
Luis Suarez.
It's played into space. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Ujung. Sombrero,
So
cenah.
just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. It's a good ball played into space. Here's through. Can he finish?
Uff.
And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Phenomenal finishing.
After 15 minutes is
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Alvarez.
Anjir.
Back almost
Nah.
at once. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's
Kasar.
given it. Leicester kept his eye on it, and he's there. Maldini. That's Roberto. Thuram
Oh.
does well to stand firm and defend it. Beckenbauer. Roberto.
Bisa gitu.
Mendieta. Now Costa Corta.
Anjir, Costa Curta lincah banget.
Guti engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mendieta.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Roberto goes short. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Maldini. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Swept in. Hazard, given the lift of his goal.
Hazard.
Adams. Roberto Carlos. Hazard looking to get on the end of this. He's got away. That is a brilliant interception. And that interception was most necessary. In with a header!
Sundul.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Maldini. Roberto. Once
Yeah.
more he proves rigid and robust. And it's Neymar. Turan. Guti. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van
Mampir
Nistelrooy.
bisa
He's
gitu.
beaten the last man. Van Nistelrooy was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's the chance to counter. Well read, nice interception. Azar. Baresi calmly anticipates. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Azar. He could be in here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be
There will
intercepted.
be 1 minute added time.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Roberto plays it short. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And we've reached half-time.
Berantem.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Arsenal are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Arsenal are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're just settling back into this second half. Now it's Drogba. Neymar. Shot could... Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Alvarez. Suarez, who's set up 1 goal so far. Chips it through. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now the finish! And more! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A case now of
Yeah.
complete control. Neymar.
Kencang banget.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's going to be disappointed with that. Gaitska Mendieta. Azar. Well, they can break here. Good running, strong and purposeful. Costa Curta. Spread neatly.
Iya.
It's out for a goal kick. Mendieta. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Maldini.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Guti. He is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
The attendance for this match was 60,332.
Neymar.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Chance!
Apa itu?
And that is certainly not what he
Fernando.
had in mind.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Now it's Luis Suarez. He's looking wide.
Fuck.
That's really well manoeuvred. Looking for the runner. Van Nistelrooy.
Siap.
Trion does really well to win the ball there. Chance here to counter.
Wah, anjir, Neymar kuat
Shifted off
banget.
it. Time and again they are repelled. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Drogba has a look and plays it forward. Van Nistelrooy proves just a little bit too strong.
Terus.
Maldini. Baresi. And it's Nesta.
Cing.
Nesta. Good, strong midfield running here. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Roberto Carlos swings it across.
Arsenal are totally...
It's Pirlo! Fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about ready.
25 minutes is
And that
number
is
25.
stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, that's a fine interception. Mendieta. And it's Neymar. Just eases him off the ball. Gilberto Silva. Pirlo. Guti in acres of space out wide. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, to wait
Substitution.
until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
And it's Azar.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Now it's Guti.
Salah, salah.
Oh, terrific save.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Van Nistelrooy. Mendieta. Alvarez.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Hazard. Guti. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Van Nistelrooy.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Roberto. Ball played for Mendieta. And it's Messi. Guti. Alvarez. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal just a thrill to witness here.
Wow, Joao Neves. Joao, Joao, Joao aja. Belum. Oh, bakal. Tiket. Batistuts.
La alineación del Barcelona será
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes
Sudah
here.
galak
Followers
banget.
of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he's there to clear it. Hazard. Neymar.
Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Roberto Carlos. Neither side especially adventurous early on. It's Roberto Carlos. Looking tidy in possession here. João Neves driving for... He's got the shot away! Oh, the ball's run loose here. João Neves.
No.
Steaming on goal. Great hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Defending of the desperate variety. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Nedved. Guardiola. Messi. Aim forwards. Oh, it's Batistuta. Batistuta!
Oh, cheer.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, that was no routine save.
Right, really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Hazard. João Neves. And it's Neymar.
Oh, pelanggaran,
Engages and
nice.
forces him off the ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Always going over the top.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
And it's Neymar. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's Hazard! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Hazard.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, smashing header.
Bastoni.
Goal! Arsenal!
Gox.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that back.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Guardiola. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Batistuta. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Not the most accurate pass. And the two sides
Most accurate
separated by the
pass.
game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Hazard.
Nempel tuh.
Triol clears it away. Well, the first goal came from this. It's a decent clearance. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Guardiola.
That's
Wah,
positional
anjir, bisa
goal, the
gitu.
utilisation of space.
Big chance!
Kucing.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And that has left him in a heap.
Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half
Woi,
out now.
buset
and reset
Gilberto
during the
Silva.
break.
Triol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Nedved. Out of play for a goal kick. Azar. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Look, it's a run defence is this like, but the timing has to be spot on.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think
Wih,
playing well,
halo
good
boys.
energy, a little more
Udah 4
composure
orang
up front,
nonton.
perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Arsenal, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And they
Jer,
are already
kencang banget.
promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And the shot! Neymar. Yamal. João Neves. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Neymar. Closing in
Stop,
on
stop,
goal.
stop.
Thinks one through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Back into the middle. João Neves. Azar. This is promising. Interesting ball.
Sih nggak ada yang singkir.
Nedved gets good distance on it.
Baston
Taken
juga
back
lah.
almost at once. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Now can he find a finish? Neymar!
Go Neymar.
Taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how
Mhm,
important this goal
sengaja
was for
disuruh
them.
gol.
They needed it.
Disuruh
Now they have
kebobolan. Oh enggak.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated? Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way
Salah.
through zone.
Salah
Welcomes
Puyol.
it in. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. He's gonna be
Apa sih itu?
disappointed with that. Nedved. Done delicately. Goalkeeper's ball. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball.
Has a goal!
Keren. Terpasnya.
It's there! And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when...
Oh, he's been
Sok.
kidnapping. face to face with his great rival. And it's Neymar driving forward. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Kasar bro itu.
Now it's Torres. And that's there's the hit.
Neymar nih.
Over the hills and far away. No catching them now.
Joe Neves very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Not yet. Oh, good-looking ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Good spot. He's seen the run. Cruyff.
Tiba-tiba. Apa itu?
Decent hit. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. A sudden chance to counter.
Let's go.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. But Nielsen. Not yet.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that.
Can he put it away? Really well taken goal.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
He's still trying to make a game of this. And he goes cross-field. Costa simply refused to be outdone there. Rudiger. Oh, can he get onto this? Not yet.
That was lovely, that.
Now it's Rafael Leao. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that will be it. Arsenal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right.
Drogba mau main tuh. Neymar. Gutip, coba kita gutip. This jam. Selalu bola. Untuk
Well,
ini.
it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Intercept ajaib.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nedved cuts it out.
Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality.
Kencengan marah.
But there's a player out there who's...
It's Drogba! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack.
Salah atuh ganteng.
That pass isn't the best. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well
Yeah,
stopped.
Yamal. Looking for the runner. And it's Neymar. And it's Guti. Here's Roberto Carlos.
Kencang banget, Bet.
Retrieved, albeit perhaps
Si
momentary.
Robert.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Big header! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Arsenal are in front now. The game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Guti. Yamal. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he get onto this? He's got away. He's had a hit. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Good spot, he's seen the run. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Son Heung-min.
Salah.
He's had a shot! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Anjing.
30 minutes gone.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball. Alonso! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's heaved it away. Cafu. And it's Son Heung-min. Got a shot away! And he has kept it out somehow.
Son Heung-min is offering a wry smile there.
They've played it short. Cafu. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Arsenal
Anjir, kan
are looking
cuma
to go
disentil tadi.
forward now.
Jauh banget.
Arsenal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
That is good alertness. Guti. Nicely intercepted. And it's Pirlo. Distributed tidily. And here's Mbappe. So
Bisa gitu.
sticks it away. They have come roaring back.
Well, it certainly lightens things up a bit. That next goal now is absolutely crucial. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Neymar. It's Roberto Carlos.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Guti. And here's Yamal.
Guys,
Had it nicked away.
ke pelanggaran.
Son Heung-min. Somewhat off target. Good looking ball. Neymar might just make this. And the first 45 minutes are up. Arsenal head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1.
Siap.
So there was the first half.
Siap.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change.
Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Roberto Carlos. And the pass is
Apa itu?
intercepted. Neymar. Yamal has it out wide and in space. And that should get the job done. Oh, what has happened here? Neymar. Strips it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Kuat banget
Pitches it
tuh.
off him. Drogba. Guti.
Mata tuh Drogba.
Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nedved. It's a mighty
Attendance for
effort.
this match was
Oh, header just off
60,179.
target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Ganti. Drog. Sudah. Mes.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change.
Substitution for
Drogba,
Arsenal.
he's being withdrawn
Number
here, but he's
23,
certainly made his mark.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look
Number
very
13,
happy.
Guti. Coming on
So
the
Jim,
field.
is that the manager
Number
telling the forwards that they
24.
must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just
Number
is
19.
concentrating on the
pelanggaran?
shape here, and he wants them
Number
to
10,
press as high as they
Messi.
can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And it's Messi. Neymar, a player who needs
Anjir.
no introduction. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Pas
That's
gak
very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
enak banget.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Fernando Torres. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a sharp pass. No, he refuses to take the bait. Hazard. And it's Messi. Pops him off and wins back the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Good play on the left-hand side here. That's an excellent interception. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Son Heung-min, given the lift of his goal. Son Heung-min. Neymar.
Sudah kuduga.
It's in! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So we have a breakthrough.
Pelanggaran dong.
Whistle's gone.
Nice.
Now then. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Arsenal with this to equalise.
Sampai dia diam di tengah nih. Skrip dah.
And he scores! Back in business. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
This is quite a battle. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Mulai.
The referee's come over. It's a red card.
The fuck.
Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there.
Nekel
It is
aja.
the denial
Nggak
of
mencetak
an
apa-apa.
obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Idiota. Fuck, man. Come on, man.
Arsenal are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Coming on the field, number 25, Peeler. Number 7, Beckham.
Hazard. And it's Neymar. Well, he's intervened well there.
Emang dibodoh-bodohin nih.
Oh, there's a probing ball. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Decent hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big
Ya,
one,
Mas Tony.
and it all depends on the service.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Played back in. Pirlo. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot!
Ai.
Pirlo gets it away.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's
So,
still a chance for one last fling.
There will be
Can you
5
add
minutes
to
of
this?
added time.
Waduh, offside nih.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's a throw in.
Nah, mes bisa mes. Udah pasti di body sama si anjing ini mah.
Pirlo. That pass has been well intercepted.
Bagus. Kufu
Neymar.
Hasro.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oke, lu lanjut.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And he's being shifted off it. Hazard.
Apa sih?
And that's that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end.
Kartu merah aneh. Apa Comeno ya, Comeno lah. Ngacong semua nih. Oke. Cheers. Gattuso. Apaan tuh?
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Oh, he's been caught napping! And the shots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bessie actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's got full.
Gila.
Brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Big header. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Arsenal really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now. You can almost tell that this game is going to be about one man and one man only.
The Italian prince.
Francesco Totti, easily one of the greatest creative forwards ever. And you could see him as a pioneer when you look back at that false nine role.
And you just know he's going to be involved.
Yeah, always clever and cheeky and always up to something.
It's and another try! Marvellous goal!
Kecil.
The big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Cong juga.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Listen,
Emang dia ada first time shot? Nggak ada kan?
And it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Hebat.
So, a breakthrough already. Kaka. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And here's the chance to counter. Totti, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had Good options around him, and he failed to get his head up.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Kebanyakan gaya.
To Roberto. Totti. Bayer deals with it effortlessly. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score.
Bantu
Nice
dong.
physical challenge. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And he was alert to it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Kaka. And here's Shevchenko. And he's there to make the challenge. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. Drogba. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Mati lu.
His positioning was spot on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
João Neves.
Anjir, gempur terus.
Totti. Kaka. Kaka running with the ball. Messi. He's onside. Real chance.
Nice dream.
They've scored. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He's got away.
Balap. Ya.
Muscular approach does
Mana
pay
tuh
off
game
here.
handship tuh?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Totti, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Wih, kok diem sih dia?
Yamal.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, that's clever. Now the finish.
Oof.
Yes!
Yamal.
Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
Decent hit! Five minutes till the break.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And
Kencang
he's
banget.
onside.
Monster.
Good run that. Great timing.
Robot.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Kaka. Turns back here, probably the best option. To Thuram. Yamal.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Lo.
Cut short.
Mampus lu. Anjing.
Nicely
Anjir.
weighted ball. Pirlo.
Masuk sudah.
No mistake. And they are right back within touch. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Arsenal head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. De Roberto. Couldn't quite squeeze
Anjir,
that one through.
si Gundul ngelamun ngapain?
There's the hit! Gilberto Silva, and they can counter here. Yamal chips it through. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Pirlo,
Ya.
that's Roberto. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. João Neves. Shot at goal! Got to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Ya.
Cafu. And it's Totti. Baresi. Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Totti.
So gitu.
Like Shevchenko. Caught offside that time. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, no joy this time.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 72.506
Apa sih?
spettatori.
Shevchenko! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Pirlo plays it short. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Nicely worked. And we're not going to make any further progress now.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Salah.
Bastoni. Now Gilberto Silva. Thuram. Gilberto Silva. Oh, that's a key interception. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's
Oh.
Messi. Shevchenko.
So.
It's dropped.
Hebat.
Back within one. They have them in their sights again.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Numero 11.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole
Apa
complexion
sih?
of this one. They have the momentum.
Duh, bisa gitu.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which
Viene
raises hope.
sostituito con il numero 17. Ribery.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Shevchenko. To cut it out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job.
Chance! Kaka.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, played right into his
Oh,
path.
hampir.
Baresi.
Mampus lu.
And it's Pirlo. That's Roberto. Adams. Totti. Oh, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No,
Oh, what has happened here? He is through here. They're urging him to shoot, and the shot! And he hits the net. And surely that does it. Perfect time! Decisive strike! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and
Numero
conquered.
15. Sostituzione di giocatore.
That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Numero 20.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their...
And the shot!
Per il numero 18. Il numero 9.
He's found a way through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Enak banget ya.
Great hits! Oh, split-second reaction.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Climbs up big! And yes, it's there! With so little time left, grandstand
Il
finish!
quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di
Great
recupero.
corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Apa sih diberat-beratin gitu.
That's a throw. Roberto Carlos delivers.
Oh, good read. That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Kaká. Pirlo. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it.
Yalah, kita sudahi dulu boys. Ternyata nggak bisa divisi lawan orang. Nggak dapat musuhnya. Oke.